Our dear Mickey was a gentleman. He always wore his nice suits, smelled good, and that was our Mickey, a great gentleman.
Nevada Dental Benefits would not be the company it is today had not Mickey determined that the Culinary Health Fund could be the client opportunity it has turned out to be.
Mickey decided to give out. He felt the families really needed to have a good holiday because they spent so much of their time on the strike line. He wanted to make sure that they had their good family time. So we partnered with United Food Workers and commercial workers, and the company bought turkeys at Christmas, and we bought hams at Easter time, and we gave them out to the Frontier Strikers. And one of the things that Mickey decided, he said, we're gonna do free emergency care for all of the Frontier Strikers. He said, if anybody has a toothache or a problem, he said, we're gonna take care of it, and we're gonna take care of it free of charge.
He would always be asking about our families, and you can really tell that he cared about us. He would ask us about how we're doing in our job, if we liked it, if we were happy.
As much as he was generous, he was tough, to make sure that the right thing was getting done. The story about how he would go gamble at the casino, and if he won, he would take his winnings and he would then share them with all the workers that were on the picket line that night.
You could always talk to him freely. He's very playful with us as well. He's very sweet, very gentle.
Mickey spent the majority of his time back in 2009 determined to get us introduced to the fund and the Culinary Union so that we could tell our story. He achieved that goal, and a difficult one it was. Thank you, Mickey.
He was on the same flight as me, and we hit horrible turbulence, and the plane was just rocking around, and needless to say, I was more than a little bit nervous. And Mickey noticed that, and at that point I didn't know him that well, but he said, why don't you come and sit by me on the way back? Why don't we just sit down and visit and talk about your family? And so at that point we talked about his family, and we talked about my family, and we just talked about life in general. And I knew at that point that I'd made the right decision in regards to the job that I'd chosen to come to work for this company, because I knew I worked with someone that really cared about people and cared about making a difference in their lives.
We had a situation here where we call it when Mickey was chasing Elvis, not the actor or the singer or the legend Elvis, but this crooked dentist named Elvis that we suspected that he was stealing fraudulent claims, tens of thousands of dollars. And we had this obscure address out in the middle of the desert that the claims were coming from. And Dr. Elvis was not a licensed Nevada dentist. And Mickey took it upon himself to get in his S63 Mercedes-Benz convertible and drive out in the middle of the desert 60 miles to this address, and he found nothing but dirt roads, maybe some chained up dogs, no people, some burned out trailers, and just took it upon himself and did it, went alone.
There was nobody like him. I mean, he just really, really cared about us.
We're gonna miss him, and I wish that there was more people like Mickey.
So I appreciate Mickey for sharing his time with us and participating with us, being with us. It's good times. I respect what he had accomplished.
We'll miss him always.
He left that caring character, that loving character, that he would just come in and bring love to us.
We love you, and just thank you for everything you've done for me. I really appreciate it.
The world was a better place with Mickey in it, and so Mickey, rest in peace, Mickey Hayes.